Hello, my name is Daniel Trujillo, and I'm a student in Intro to Health Consumerism 100. And for this video, I'm going to be answering the question of what action could you take to better protect your rights as a consumer of healthcare. And I mean, this is obviously healthcare as a whole is a very big topic, and there's lots of categories within that you could go into for a while as well. But on the individual level, it's good to as my first point, it's good to educate yourself on the healthcare rights that you're entitled to. Depending on your situation, you might have different healthcare providers and things like that will obviously things within the benefits of those will vary for sure. And just knowing what you specifically are entitled to and what the process should look like if you go to a doctor's is a very important thing to understand, and it can also help avoid any kind of like foul play or extra financial burdens that you really aren't supposed to be getting. And hopefully that never happens, but there are cases where people were charged more than what they probably should have, or were not given some treatment that they probably could have been able to receive, which does happen, unfortunately. But it's good to at least have an idea of what exactly you should be getting, or what you shouldn't be. And yeah. And for the second point, it's important to just learn about benefits that you might even be entitled to healthcare wise. It could be through your job. I know my job personally offers options for that, but thankfully I have a coverage that works. So a lot of people don't, and they don't realize that things could be made easier through the job that you have if you have a job, and to use those benefits because they are there for a reason. I know some people don't necessarily have health insurance, and doing it through a job would also make things easier. And things like Army service as well, things like that definitely have benefits that could help an individual, especially if they're struggling or going through any financial hardships or health related hardships, things like that. And for my last point, don't be afraid to get in contact with any kind of local government within the area that could even just like promote or advocate for better healthcare policies. That in turn, if more people did that, there would likely be more speedier process on improved healthcare. If politicians know that people in the area really need this, and it might seem like a very small thing to do, but if every single person who needed these things changed, like reached out, it would likely maybe help with the process of advocating for those kind of things. And it might seem like such a small like futile thing to do, but there's power in numbers when it comes to advocating for things like better healthcare, and it can really make a difference if you at least just let your voice be heard. And so yeah, those are 3 points I think are important towards better protecting your rights as a consumer of healthcare. Understand what you're entitled to. Don't be afraid to reach out to local government in order to advocate for better healthcare, and understand the benefits you are entitled to through things like jobs, and understand what your rights are as a healthcare consumer when you go for any kind of medical treatment related to healthcare. And yeah, that's about it. Thank you.